What up, guys? Randy back again here with Trade of the Week. We are on episode 8, and this is pretty interesting. Okay. So this week it was pretty quiet for me, but I managed to catch a trade of the week. I'm catching these things consistently now on a weekly basis, weekly basis. Okay. So we are on the chart with GBP USD. Okay. GBP USD right here. You can clearly see that market is in an uptrend. Okay. Well, we're not really going to focus on this. We focus on the recent price action. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. Now that I know that we're in an uptrend, let me just place an arrow like this. Okay, now that we're in an uptrend, okay, now I'm gonna go down to the H4 time frame. Okay, from the H4 time frame, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my line like this. Okay, remember, I know that we are in an uptrend. Okay, but I only want to focus on what's happening now, like what's gonna happen during this week. Yeah, I know that we're in an uptrend. All Everything here does not matter to me. Okay? All that matters to me is like what's gonna happen here. Okay. So I know that we're in an uptrend. Okay. Obviously now I see that the previous week closed with a breaker structure like that. Okay. So we had that breaker structure and we had this candle right here responsible for that break. Okay. Candle right there responsible for the break. And obviously place my 50% line, mandatory to do that. Okay. What other confirmation that we have? Okay, I can also see that below here there's an imbalance. Okay, there was like an imbalance like that. Okay, so sometimes price will give you a break of structure, they'll mitigate, they won't stop at the 50% line. They want to test that imbalance before the move goes up. Okay, this is what happened this week. Okay, so now that we know that, okay, the week has started. Okay, that's the open price right there. Price started dropping. Okay, so you on Sunday, when you made your analysis, you would have already had this. Okay, you would have already had this. Okay, you would have already had that break of structure. You would have placed your order block responsible for the break, the imbalance right there, your 50% line. Okay, you would have already have done that. Okay, so now Monday comes Monday, boom. All you do is just waiting for price to mitigate. Okay, and then boom. When you set your alarm here at 50%, right? Boom. And then when price hits that, obviously you get an alarm. Okay. Now you start to get interested. Okay. Now you go to the lower time frame. Okay. In the lower time frame, like the H1 or even like M15. Like I like M15 for like clarity, for like a clear, nice entry. Okay. So now look at this. The mitigation was happening, right? Okay. It's only around about here that I start to get interested. Okay. So I'm gonna start placing my lines like this. Okay. Market is making lower low, lower high. Okay, lower low. Okay, so this was the first sign that this year was the first sign that buyers are actually in the market. Like you see that we hit the 50% line and then price broke above, close above. Like this was an entry. This is where I entered. Okay, I entered here. But mind you, I did not set my stop loss below here because I knew that we had this imbalance. Chances are price was going to test this. Okay. So they fell all the way down again. They just tapped in that imbalance real quick, and then buyers came back in. Came back in, closed above like this. This also could have been another entry, but it's not confirmed yet that now we're moving up. Okay, it's only confirmed when stuff like this started happening. Okay, when they broke above like that. Okay, so this could have been like a safe entry for you. Okay, boom, entry right there. Okay, but me, I took this entry on the Tuesday. Okay, you see now this entry here would have happened during the Tokyo session, Japanese session. This when this happened, I was asleep. Okay, so if you miss out on this entry, don't worry. Okay, so now we know that okay, we are going to be bullish for the rest of the week. Okay, market was see the mitigation came. Okay, the pullback came. Okay, that pullback was just a mitigation. Okay, the mitigation happened, and then he had the weekly reversal. Okay, so basically, what we traded here is the weekly reversal. Okay, when we get that weekly reversal, we know that we're going to stay bullish for the rest of the week. Okay, so once you understand that, you already know that okay, I'm not panicking. I know that okay, we hit our weekly reversal, and the weekly reversal usually happens from Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday. Okay, that's where you are likely to get your weekly reversals. Okay, so now that you know that okay, this is my weekly reversal, don't worry. Okay, Next day happened. What do we have here? You still had a chance to join this price action. Okay, we had a breaker structure right there, and then we had this area responsible for that break. Okay, so price went up, came back down. But this green candle here would have entered. Okay, remember what is the target? Okay, target is always the 100% zone. Okay, 100% and order 161.8. Okay, boom. So remember my entry was right here. I got out at the 100% zone. So if we go in a higher time frame, you can see that price is actually going for 161.8. See, so price is actually going for a 161.8. So by next week, we should be getting a 161.8 hit. Okay, guys. So simple as that. Simple as that. No complication, man. It's not. You don't have to make it complicated, and you don't have to be trading all the time. But you just wait for that one trade of the week. That one trade, and you're done. Okay, boom. Very good structure. Candle responsible for the breaks. Wait for the mitigation. Remember, your entry will happen between Tuesday to Wednesday. That's where you get your entry. Okay. So boom, price gets here on Tuesday. The reversal happened on Tuesday. Wednesday, you had a chance to enter again, and then you just hold your trade to the 100% zone or the 161.8. Okay, so now what do you think we're waiting for now? Okay, so what you think is going to happen this week? Okay, so like now, I'm probably waiting for something like that, breaker structure. Okay, I'm waiting for price to get to this daily OB. Let's see what that looks like on the H4. The H4, I can maybe evolve it to this order block right there. Okay, so you see now, this is how the week closed. Okay, so come Monday, we're gonna see boom mitigation. Okay, probably on Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to see we're gonna get a confirmation, an entry confirmation, answer, and then TP will be the 100% zone. Okay, so that's what I'm predicting. But then again, the market may change. You know, market decides to do what it wants to do. Maybe you might get like a breaker structure like that as well. Because if you go to the daily, okay, if we go to the daily or the weekly, we can see that here also we are at an important area. Okay, we are at an important area. I see this is an important order block. Okay, price can also just decide to fall, to start falling from there. Okay, so you basically take what the market gives you and then you just roll with the dice. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'll be looking for next week. And we also have something interesting here. You see now what happened on USDJPY. You see during the week I was waiting for. I've marked my my order block. Okay, I've marked my order block, and you say I placed my line like that. Okay, so during this week, all we had was just a mitigation to that order block. It could have been traded, but I don't trade counter trends anymore. Okay, so now boom, price hit our OB there. Okay, we go to M15 to see what's going on. You see, hit the OB, exceeded a little bit, and then boom, buyers started to take over. And then boom, this is confirmation that buyers took over. But look at when this entry happened. This happened on Wednesday, on Friday. Friday is not really good because I want to take my entries from maybe Tuesday to Wednesday and hold it all the way to Friday, and then I exit my position. I never leave my trades running during the over the weekend. Okay, so Friday it's not ideal. Okay, it's not ideal to take an entry because you get your entry and then it does this and the market closes. Okay, so I rather wait on Monday. Okay, so now what do we have here on USDJPY for Monday for next week? Okay, we just had the scalper for next week. Okay, so this is, you see how the market closed? The market closed at this OB here. You see, market closed above here. Okay, so what is this? This is a breaker structure right there, right? Because if I go to the line charts, you can see that market was doing lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, failed to make a low. They broke this zone right here, and then they broke this. Okay, so we have like two breaker structure to tell you that buyers are now coming in. Okay, so I'm looking at this order block right there. Okay, I'm gonna mark that order block, put my 50% line like that. Okay, so next week, what am I going to be doing? I'm just gonna wait for price to actually mitigate to that order block with that 50% line. If I get confirmation, I'm gonna buy, and this will be my trade of the week. Okay, this will be my trade of the week, 356 pips. Okay, so I can really go and look at the stop loss 27 pips. Okay, 27 pips for a 357. See, it's pretty huge. So Monday, certainly Monday or Tuesday, I will get my entry. Okay, Tuesday I'll get my entry. Sometimes I might get it early on a Monday, but from Tuesday to Wednesday, that's where I get like the best entries. Okay, get my entry here, buy. Okay, and as the market go up, you have chances to scale in. Okay, if you want to do that, but usually what I'll do, I'll risk everything here and then just hold for the rest of the week. Okay, so that is it for trade of the week, guys. I hope that made sense. Keep doing it like that, guys. I mean, like, don't be trading every day, man. The reason why you're losing money is because you're trading like you have your eyes glued on the screen. No, set your order blocks, set your zones, place your alarms. Once the market gets your alarm, you look for confirmation, you buy or you sell, and you wait. That is it. Like, I trade like 2 or 3 times per week. Okay, because I'm trying to catch the best probability trades. Once you start doing that, you're going to start winning a lot more than you're losing. Okay. So with that said, do not forget to like and subscribe and join the free Discord. I'm going to start posting these setups on the free Discord as well, because I feel like I haven't been really posting a lot of setups there. I will be posting my breakdowns as for next week. Okay, guys. So enjoy your weekend, and Randy signing out.